You alright everyone, Asa here from Team RCC, drinking from the RCC mug. Saturday morning, raining, but I managed to get outside this morning and do a little shooting video on the .66 GZK bands. Now hopefully I'm going to do a link between this video and that video so you can see how it shoots at the 10 metres. Now I've recently had quite a lot of .8 GZK come in, which I've sold all out, and I don't have any .8 to shoot. But I've got 6.6 which was sent to me. Now, I wasn't sure how this would perform, but it's absolutely brilliant from my point of view. Now, the .8 everyone's been raving about, obviously. It's really good stuff, it's been lasting for ages and whatnot, but the teammates that's been shooting it have been telling me that they've been dropping the taper slightly, because obviously it's a thicker elastic, they drop the taper for it. Now, I don't want to drop my taper. I'm shooting 23-17 really good. I'm shooting better now than I've ever shot in my life. So I don't want to change the taper. I'm quite superstitious like that. If I have a bad round with a lesser taper, it'll really do my head in. So for me, I'd rather drop the thickness of the band. Now, personally, I think the band I'll be shooting will be 7.2. The next one up from 6.6. The reason being is it will hold its trajectory a little bit better over the longer range than the 6.6. But this 6.6 is performing, I feel it's performing better than the TheraBand Gold I've got. What difference there is between the two, I don't know. There's a lot of people doing these crony tests and whatnot, but I'm not really into it. I've been shooting long enough now, like a lot of people have, to know if you really like a band or how it's performing. I feel it's performing better. My reference points are the same, anchor points the same. In fact, with the TheraBand Gold I've been shooting, my reference points are a little bit lower than the top corner, whereas this is more or less the top corner. So I'm getting a better, it's working out a little bit better for me, to be honest. But no, it's performing over the long distances, 15-20 metres, all the same. Very similar to the TheraBand Gold. It's, put it this way, it's definitely not performing worse than the TheraBand Gold. It's performing better. How much better, I don't know. As I said, it might be 10 feet per second, it might be 5, it might be 25. I don't know. I don't really care. As long as I'm happy shooting it, that's all that matters to me. Now, I've got some TheraBand Gold. Hang on one moment. Now, I won't be able to illustrate this on camera, but this TheraBand Gold I've got on this Wasp slingshot, which I've been shooting this morning as well, which is a great slingshot to be fair, but I'll do a separate review on this. Now, this TheraBand Gold came from RCC team shooter Nani Bottom. He actually won the 10 metres convincingly at the BCA shoot in Newport the other day, so this elastic is performing well. Now, on the packet, I'm not sure what they say with TheraBand Gold. Is it 7.2, 7.3, something like that? But anyone that knows a bit about elastic will know that this stuff fluctuates massively. It can go down to 6.5 or 6.6 and go up to 7.2 or 3. But if I put these side by side, as I said, I won't be able to illustrate it. I can physically see there's a difference in thickness between the two elastics. Now, if this is 6.6 and accurate 6.6, this is definitely not 6.7 or 6.8. You wouldn't be able to see that difference. This is closer to 7, I reckon, so this is quite a thick stuff. But this is putting out great speeds. I'm feeling really comfortable. I could shoot this all day, every day. What the longevity is going to be like, I don't know. I'm going to be honest. I'm selling the stuff, so I could sit here and say it's brilliant, it's going to last you 1,000 shots. It's no good me saying that because I don't know. I'm not expecting a massive amount of life expectancy from this any more than the TheraBand Gold. If I get more shots than the TheraBand Gold, I'll be happy. If I get the same, I'll still be happy shooting it. I max these out. Literally, they're maxed out to the hilt. I shoot a 5.5 inch active length. The first 10 or 15 shots of this don't even reach my anchor point. It's got to stretch in. So obviously that's going to decrease band life. I reckon if I made my active length 6 inch, put half an inch on it, and that's all it'd take, half an inch to get another 3 inch draw, I could probably get another 150 shots out of it, 200 shots out of it. I reckon it'd make that much of a difference. But no, I'm just trying to give an honest account of this stuff. Now, I wasn't going to stock as low as the 6.6, but I'm gonna. Reason being is, I mean, I shoot long distances. I've got the space to shoot long distances. I'm lucky in that way. But a lot of people can't shoot any more than 10 or 12 metres in their back garden. And if all you're going to shoot is 10 or 12 metres in your back garden, then you don't really need any better than this stuff. It's hitting targets with a hell of a crack. It's handling 9.5s really well. This stuff is better than TheraBand Gold. Never mind the 7.2 or the .8. So yeah, I just thought I'd give an honest account from me. If I did, I think that is pretty honest. I'm not telling you it's miles better than the Theraban Gold. I'm telling you it's on par with the Theraban Gold, if not fractionally better. One of the team members is going to do a crony test on it. As I said, I'm not expecting it to be massive faster, but I'd like to think it's a little bit faster. I've got a pretty decent feel for that, and I feel it is. But yeah, if you're only shooting 10-12 metres and you want to remain with the same taper, the 6.6 is good stuff. The 7.2 might help you out a bit more on the long distances. Well, as I said, that's probably what I'll go for, but I'm really liking this stuff. And let's be honest, it's a lot nicer colour than that. It looks better on the frame. Not that that really makes a difference. Another thing, pricing. Some people saying is it worth the extra money more and whatnot. Anyone who's seen the GZK elastic knows it's double the size of Theraban Gold. So 1 metre of this stuff equates to 2 metres of this stuff. Now if you go on eBay and you only buy this by the metre or by 2 metres, you're looking at paying about £12 a metre. This stuff with postage is going to be £13 a metre. So this is working out at £6.50 for the equivalent of this, which is working out £6. It's 50p a metre more. So let's be honest, when people say is it worth the extra money, 50p is neither here nor there. Well, I know some people may be struggling financially and whatnot, but 50p, it's not going to break the bank. So yeah, I'm going to give some samples out to some other people on the team and just see what they think and get their honest account. The interesting thing will be the band life. I've counted the shots with this. I've put through this about 70 shots so far, and I'll continue to count, and I will be honest and I'll tell you exactly how many shots I get out of it. But yeah, hopefully I'll be able to link the shooting video at the end of this video, and we'll see how we get on. I hope you enjoy it. I hope the weather picks up today, because I'd like to go outside and have some more shots with this, and I'd like to get a review done for this for Mr. Wasp. So you all have a good weekend. Enjoy it. Cheers, thanks. Right, Ace here from Team RCC. We're going to have a few shots with the .66 GZK band, and hopefully you'll see what type of impact we're getting on the targets at 10 metres. We'll have a couple more. As you can see, there's plenty of power with them bands. Never mind the .8 and the .9. The .66 is a superior band to Theraban Gold, in my opinion. I don't need any crony tests to work that out. I'm a shooter. I get a good feel for a band immediately, and these are really good. What they'll be like for band life, I'm yet to know. This particular set, I'd put I believe 60 shots through it with those there, probably 70 shots through this set. I'm not expecting massive band life, I'll be honest, because I absolutely maxed my bands to the hilt. When I first shot these bands, they were a little bit short of my anchor point, and I had to stretch them in with 10-15 shots to get right back to my anchor point. So maxing them is never going to be good for band life. Also, they're 23-17 taper, which is a little bit extreme. So we'll see how they go, but I'm not too bothered if I get the same band life as Theraband Gold. I'm happy to shoot these .66s. Yeah, really happy. I've tried them over long distances as well, and they shoot just as good as the Theraband over the long distances. I personally think they're better, but who am I to say if they're just by hitting a target like that, you don't know if it's quicker or not. But it's seeming to be quicker, and as I said, I'm really happy with this this band set. Really pleased with it. It's performing really well, and that is literally the first probably few shots I've had today. I had a few shots before I put the camera up, but only 5 or 6 just to break them in this morning, and the bands are pretty cold, so they're only going to get better. As you can see, there was plenty of impact on the targets, so all good. I hope you all have a good Saturday afternoon. Over and out. Speak to you all soon.